Hello everyone, and welcome to my corner of the world, and welcome to the Peony Garden One Sheet Wonder class. This is my online virtual class for July of 2020. This will be explaining how to make card 2. You'll have your instructions that's got some information here, plus you've also got in the back the cutting instructions, so as you can go ahead and make some more if you wish, as well as the supply list. But this video is intended to be your main source of information for this card. So this is card number 2 with the matching envelope. In your packs you will have the supplies for this card. Obviously your envelope, smoky slate card base, and then you've got your designer series paper with this layer, and then you've got your punched out piece with a layer as well. Now the stamp set that I have chosen to use is the Lovely You stamp set, because I like the greetings as well as the flowers and leaves down here. And you will choose a stamp set from your own collection, and to try and make it a little bit easier for you, I've put this little gauge in there for the rectangle postage stamp, so you'll be able to check out the stamps in your collection that would actually fit this this size of punch. You'll also have some dimensionals, some glue dots and some pearls, and you'll also find a couple of extra punched out labels in your kit as well, just in case you have a little snafu. So we're going to start with a bit of stamping. I've chosen to use the Misty Moonlight ink. You could use anything from your collection. The crumb cake would work beautifully, maybe Night of Navy, a grey, all would work really well with this. So I'm going to start by stamping my greeting, and I'm going to stamp toward the bottom of my postage stamp there, and then I'm going to just use this little sort of bud stamp, I think you could call it, to just kind of fill the gap in there. And then I'm also going to do the envelope and the inside of my card as well. So here's the inside of my card, and I'm just going to pop one of my little buds there, and then on the envelope as well. So that's all my stamping for this one. So now we're just going to look to do the assembly. Now I like to use multi-purpose liquid adhesive. You can use snail or glue stick, whatever works for you. And I'm going to start by attaching my greeting to the corresponding layer, and then my designer series paper. And you can use whichever side you like, whether you use the grey or the petal pink side, like that. And then I'm going to get the inside part of my card. Now this is the bit that you do your writing on, and I always add one of these into my cards, unless my card base happens to be white, and then I wouldn't do it then. But there's my, just center it up a little bit. There we go. So that's that piece done, and that's all my liquid glue sticking at this minute. So then I'm going to take my card layer, and you will notice that this has been embossed with the Subtles embossing folder, just to give it a bit more texture. And I'm going to use 4 dimensionals. Now I've given you mini dimensionals because they're going to fit most any element of the card. So I'm just going to take the backing off of those. It's fighting me a little bit. And I'm just going to center that up. And then I'm putting 4 more dimensionals on the back of this layer. Like that. And I'm going to attach this at an angle. Just going to sort of maneuver it around until I need it to be fairly close to the top, but I just want to maneuver it around so my corners don't go over this smaller piece, this edge there. And I think I've probably got it about there. Press down firmly. And then this piece is going to sit like that. Now I'm going to put a dimensional under these 3 corners, but not under this one, because otherwise it'll be kind of uneven. So let's see, if I put that one down to the bottom left there, and got my 3 there. You can always put a little bit of snail or liquid glue on that 4th corner, but it shouldn't stray because the others are keeping it there. And I'm going to put that on so it's kind of sort of square. And now we've got our embellishments. So I'm going to use the tip of my tool here to just cup my foil blossoms. I'm just going to check what I did. Right, so the first 2 I put down with glue dots, and I'm going to put the sprig down first. I'm going to kind of pop it toward the middle, and then I'm going to put my petals down, or my blossoms. I'm going to kind of put one up here, and oh, that popped off. Maybe I'd just pop that like that. And where did I put the other one? I'm going to pop the other one down here. And then my last one, I'm going to put a dimensional. And that's why I kind of use the mini dimensionals, because a big one under there would kind of show and not look so pretty. And then you're going to get out your pearls and pop a pearl in the center of each of your flowers. Like that. And then your final flourish is the tulle bow, or the knot rather. So I'm just going to pop that, and that goes on the corner of your little postage stamp. And there we go. There's the 2nd card of our series. Well, thank you for joining me for this one. Look out for the other 5 videos. Bye for now.